Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy,
Paz.
and this is AEPHANEMER, a band we did just before the pandemic struck, and I immediately went out and bought the album, and a great sort of piratey death metal thing it is.
It was, yes. They're also doing streams in forests and stuff like that.
Yes.
They're very good, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some director of the video went, go and stand in the stream, that'll look cool. It's like, do you know how much these boots were? I'm not standing in there. I believe AEPHANEMER are from France. Not relevant, just letting you know. And they've got a new album coming out. He says it's called A Dream of Wilderness, and it's a very nice colour, but it doesn't say under here when it's coming out, which is a bit of a faux pas, really, isn't it? So this is a song called, I'm going to get this wrong, I'm going to go with Panta Rhei. You can see the title of it if you're somewhere. Yeah, they were like a female-fronted death black metal band. It's black, that's probably too far, isn't it? And but they had this really kind of jolly melodies going through their music, which made them a little bit piratey. Whether that was, I have not heard this at all. I just saw they had a new album coming out. So whether that was for that album and they're going to be different, I don't know. So the easiest thing is probably click play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, that last minute was amazing. Tell you what, that they write catchy stuff, and that reminds me of very early Children of Bodom, because they used to write stuff like that and outros like that, where you just get these really
Just carried
catchy
along.
harmonies,
Yeah.
melodies, yeah, type of stuff.
Dum-dum. This is the most fun you can have with a black metal voice. It's, you know, they're clearly like enjoying themselves. You know, they enjoyed writing that, I think. And that clean bit of vocal,
Yeah,
so unexpected, and like one line, and then everything went going back. It was literally like, what the? It just totally blindsided me. Did not see it coming at all. But kind of hard to categorize them properly because death metal doesn't quite fit as a genre.
It seemed to be too jolly. Melodic. It's not your traditional melodic death metal, is it?
I was thinking this is like something written in 1750 for a harpsichord. Just someone going diddly diddly, you know, on a harpsichord. And then they went, perhaps it was. And they just went, oh, we'll have that. Let's metal that up. But it's just, it shouldn't make you happy, but it is that kind. It's something about it that makes you happy.
The song drove along. I thought there are some catchy riffs. Vocals,
technically great.
Vocals are cool as well. Again, I'm gonna have to mention it again, and I'll keep mentioning it until
the keyboards.
The keyboard. I
noticed this time
wasn't as mushy as the last.
It was playing that fast melody, wasn't it?
Well, at least it's doing something. It just wasn't a wash of noise. But I would still remove. It detracted from some of the guitar work that they were, the rhythm stuff they were doing, and I would just brought it in maybe for the end. I don't know. Again, I think it must be a modern metal trope that doesn't. Obviously annoys me.
It didn't annoy me, but I could hear it this time. I know, mostly because you've just harangued me about it. But it's like, it was playing that diddly 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 diddly, and it's almost part of they got the harpsichord player in and just gave him a difference. Diddly diddly diddly.
That's why it reminds me of Children of Bodom, because Children of Bodom had a keyboard player, and they used to duel solos and stuff like that, which is great because at least you got keyboard player who's doing something. It didn't feel like a backing track, whereas most of the song on this, it did feel like the keyboards were a backing track because you had a backing track break, as it were. If you got a keyboard player, the chances are they're playing just one or two type of sounds, not like an orchestra type
in a chord progression kind of way.
Did that detract from the song? Not greatly, because the song charged along a little bit and it was very swingy pants.
I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
That's great. And that last minute ride out was just
And if you got their last album, Procopton, I think it was called. Yeah. If you got their last album, Procopton, that guitar sound, especially the clean, was you just went, yeah, I would have known who this was with my eyes shut. If it just had to play me that bit, I'd have gone, I know this is without the singing even on it. But yeah, it's like, how can this be so much fun when really they're playing, fast metal with a
very heavy,
very sort of blackish metal, blackened death metal voice over the top of it. It's just like, how can it be fun? And it just is. You can imagine everyone just jumping around live. You can imagine these at a festival. Everyone would literally be, hey, it'd be like that. So,
like watching Cobra Carney all over again.
Yeah, that sort of thing, yeah. So, wow. Yeah, AEPHANEMER. Nice one. I just really liked it. It's also a good candidate for those reaction channels where people lose their brains, where they just lose their mind over something and set their hair on fire. So I can imagine some of them watching that and just, they could really go to town and get some great clickbait thumbnails out of that. This video blew my mind. Perhaps I should do. If we pose like, make a thumbnail.
I'll just say.
Yeah, you just sit looking forward, and I'll go like this. Yeah, I'm. That's it. I'm cutting that out. No, I'm not. No, because that would just make me. Anyway, let's not get down that route. Let us know what you think. As long as you liked it. Not interested in anyone who didn't like it. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Got me all excited. That it was great.